Test, 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 test.
When you push this up under here, it lashes your cushion. So I need to
We'll pull it out if it's too close. Oops. Oh, well. Hello, we're just getting set up. So find a comfortable spot. Oops. Okay. All right. Do a quick audio check. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test. Oh. Let me turn the volume up over here. There we go. Test, 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 test. There we go. Okay. We are good to go. So have a seat, relax. Just find a comfortable position with your spine straight. And we're going to begin by breathing. So sit up straight, relax your arms and shoulders, and take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. As you inhale, try and fill your lungs completely with air. And as you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. The air moving against the back of your throat. With each inhale, your spine is getting longer. And with each exhale, your shoulders are relaxing and you're releasing any tension you may feel. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Inhaling as you need to and exhaling as you need to. Now, on the next inhale, move your arms to the side and inhale as you lift your hands and arms above your head, palms together if you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. So now we're breathing through our nose, inhaling up and exhaling down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Focus on your breathing. Now, in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. And when you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose. Continue moving with your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time on each side. And when you're done, just bring your arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now bring your arms in front of you with your palms facing toward each other, arms straight, parallel to the floor. And we're going to inhale as we reach our wrists as far back as we can. Fingers are pointing in, flexing our wrist. And exhale as we bring our wrist back. Fingers are pointing away. Moving with your breath as you inhale, fingers pointing in. Allow your wrists to guide you as far back as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, point your fingers away, flexing your wrists as much as possible. Inhaling out and exhaling in. One more time. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Palms facing each other, forearms parallel to the floor. Lift your chest and breathe naturally through your nose. Now from here, keeping our palms of our hands pressed against each other, we're going to inhale and reach our hands as high as we can. And then exhale, bring your hands back when you're ready. And at the very end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as possible. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. And when you're ready to exhale, come back down. Again, pointing the fingertips down at the end of the exhale. Move with your breathing. Fill your lungs completely with air. And exhale out all of the air. One more time. And when you're done, just bring your hands to prayer posture. Okay, now we're going to get up into a tabletop position, which is on all fours. So spread your fingers wide, place your hands under your shoulders, separate your knees, make sure your knees are under your hips. We're going to do cat-cow. So, as I said, spread your fingers wide, make sure your index finger is facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. Make sure your knees are under your hips. And we're going to keep our arms straight as we do this. In cat-cow, our head moves last. And when we exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine on the exhale and tighten our gluteals. So to begin, we're going to inhale and arch our lower spine, and at the very end, lift our head. When you're ready to exhale, push your upper spine toward the ceiling, and then lower your head as you're tightening your gluteal muscles. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your head. And on the exhale, pull your navel in, tighten your gluteals as you push your upper spine toward the ceiling and lower your head. Move with your breathing. Flexing your spine as much as you can. Focus on breathing. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale and lift our left hand, twist our torso to the left side, reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, take our left hand under our right arm and relax our left shoulder and ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. And when you're ready to exhale, bring your arm down and relax. Keep moving. So when you bring your arm down, your arm is parallel, elbow straight. Yeah, there you go. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and left ear down on the mat and breathe through our nose. Relaxing your shoulders. If you'd like to lift your right hand up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back, you can grab your left hip if you'd like. Twisting our torso to the right side, relaxing our shoulders, breathing through your nose. If your right arm is behind you, lift it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the ground. And then push yourself up for one more inhale, reaching and lifting, and then exhale down, back to tabletop position. We're going to switch to the right hand. So go ahead and inhale, reach your right hand up toward the ceiling, twisting our torso to the right side, and then exhale your right arm and shoulder down, your ear relaxing down on the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach, twisting our torso as much as we can, And when you're ready to exhale, coming down, relaxing our shoulder and ear on the ground. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear down on the ground and relax, breathing through your nose. If you'd like to lift your left hand up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back, you can grab your right hip if you'd like. Relax your shoulders, breathe through your nose. If your left arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the mat. And again, we're going to inhale, reaching the right arm up, twisting, and exhale down to a tabletop position. Neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to go into puppy pose. So make sure your knees are under your hips. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Pull your navel in toward your spine, and we're going to slowly walk our hands forward, bringing our chest down to the ground, leaving our hips in the air, and breathing through our nose, opening up our shoulders, opening up our armpits, pushing the floor away with our hands, breathing through our nose. Try and take long, deep breaths. And then pull your navel in as you slowly walk your hands back to tabletop position. And now we're going to sit back in child's pose. So spread your knees wide, bring your feet together, sit your hips back on your heels, and lower your torso and forehead down as far as you can, breathing through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to a tabletop position. And from here, you can do puppy pose again, or we're going to do downward dog next. So if you're doing downward dog, just make sure your index finger's facing forward, your shoulders are rotated so your biceps are facing forward. Get onto the balls of your toes. And similar to puppy pose, we're opening up our shoulders. So push the floor away as you lift your hips. Keep your knees bent as you lift your heels off the ground, stretching the backs of your legs, pushing the floor away, opening up your shoulders and armpits. And relax. Try not to put your weight on your shoulders. We're pushing. Yeah, good. Excellent. Pushing the floor away with our hands, lifting the hips into the air. And then bring your knees down to the ground. And slowly walk to the front of your mat. Bend down and inhale as you come up, lifting your hands up above your head. And exhale your hands down by your side. So stand at the front of your mat with your feet about 4 or 5 inches apart. And we're going to inhale our hands up toward the ceiling and exhale them down. Again, inhale, reaching up. And this time we're going to swan dive down, bending forward, placing our hands on the outside of our feet, knees bent as we come down. And then inhale up halfway and relax down. Feel free to move your knees back and forth, stretching the backs of your legs, relaxing your head and shoulders, neck, relaxing. Now place your hands on the floor and step your right foot back, keeping your left knee bent over your left ankle. Inhale as you come up into Warrior One with your hands in prayer posture. So the left knee is bent over the left ankle, the right leg is straight. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Next to your left foot, step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees, inhale as you reverse swan dive, hands above your head, palms together, and then exhale your hands down by your side. Again, inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and we're going to swan dive down, bending forward, placing our hands on the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and exhale down, relaxing the backs of our legs. Place your hands on the floor, bend your knees, and step your left foot back. Make sure your feet are wide enough apart so when you come on up, you can keep your balance. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. The left leg is straight. Hands together in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale as you make a circle, reaching up toward the ceiling, and exhale as you bend over, placing your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees and inhale, reverse swan dive, hands together above your head, palms together. As you exhale, your hands down by your side. Now again, we're going to inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring our hands down by our side. Make sure your feet are at least 4 or 5 inches apart so when you step back, you can keep your balance. Again, inhale, reaching up. And then we're going to swan dive down, bending forward, placing our hands on the floor next to our feet. Inhale up halfway and exhale down. Now place your hands on the outside of your feet. Step your right foot back. Make sure your left knee is bent over your left ankle as you inhale up into Warrior One. Breathing through our nose. Now from here, inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale as you turn your torso to the right side and lower your arms parallel to the floor, keeping the left knee bent over the left ankle. Lower your shoulders as you gaze out over your left fingertips. Imagine you're bringing your shoulder blades together behind you. Our torso should be facing the right side. Our hips are facing the right side. Our right foot is tilted toward the right side as we're gazing out over our left fingertips. This is Warrior Two. Now rotate your left palm of your hand to face up. Lower your left palm down to your right hand down to your right knee. And then inhale as you reach your left palm up toward the ceiling, just straight up, keeping your left knee bent, breathing through your nose. Try and straighten your arm as much as you can as you're reaching for the ceiling. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your arms parallel to the floor again, both arms parallel to the floor. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest. Now straighten out the left leg. Inhale as you reach forward with your left hand and lower your left hand to your left shin. Take your right hand to your right hip. From here, we're going to turn our torso to the right side, rotating as much as we can. Try and have a light grip on your left shin. And we're going to lift, if you'd like, you can lift your right arm straight up above your left shoulder. Shoulders should be parallel, reaching for the ceiling. And if you'd like, you can take your left hand down to the floor or onto a block or book. Breathing through our nose, reaching up and reaching down in triangle pose. Breathing through our nose. And then inhale as you bend your left knee and bring your arms parallel to the floor again. And breathe through your nose, inhale and exhale, gazing out over our left fingertips. Left knee is bent over left ankle, right leg is straight. And then inhale as you swing your right arm and your hips to face forward. Lift your hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And exhale down. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. Then bend your knees, pull your navel in as you inhale, your hands above your head, palms together, and exhale your hands down by your side. Now again, inhale, reaching up. And we're going to swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet, bending forward. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down. Now check your feet, make sure they're wide enough. Step your left foot back, keep your right knee bent over your right ankle as you inhale up into Warrior One. Breathing through your nose, hands in prayer posture. And then inhale, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale as you lower your arms parallel to the floor. Adjust your hips and your torso to face the left side. Adjust your left foot so that your hips and torso can face the left side. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest. Keeping the right knee bent over the right ankle. Gaze out over your right fingertips. Imagine your shoulder blades are coming together behind you. Try not to bend over your right leg, keeping your torso vertical to the floor. Breathing through your nose. Now from here, rotate your right palm to face up. Lower your left palm to your left knee, keeping the right knee bent. Inhale straight up. Reach straight up, straighten your arm as much as possible, breathing through your nose. And then inhale and exhale as you lower your arms back parallel to the floor. Bring your shoulder blades together, lift your chest, gazing out over your right fingertips. Now straighten out your right leg. Inhale as you reach forward and lower your right hand down to your right shin. Just have a light grip, don't place your weight in your hand, but just have a light placement of your hand on your right shin. Take your left hand to your left hip. And from here, we're going to turn our torso to the left side. And if you'd like, you can lift your left arm up toward the ceiling. Try and align your shoulders together. And if you want to go further, you can lower your right hand down to the floor or on a block or a book. Reaching up, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then inhale as you bend your right knee and bring your arms back parallel to the floor. Shoulder blades together behind you, lifting your chest, gazing out over your right fingertips. And then inhale as you swing your left arm, your hips, and your torso to face forward now. And reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees, inhale your hands up above your head, palms together, and exhale your hands down by your side. Okay. So now we're going to sit down on the floor with our legs straight, toes pointed toward the ceiling. Now sit up straight, lift your chest, move your arms to the side of your body. And we're going to inhale and reach up toward the ceiling and exhale down. As you inhale, try and lift your chest. Inhale again and exhale. Now keeping your neck and spine in alignment, inhale, reaching up, and then exhale as you bend forward, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. Go as far as you can, and then lower your hands down somewhere in front of you. Try not to bend your head, breathing through your nose. As you exhale, see if your body will come forward. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just breathe. Inhale and exhale. Imagine your chest is coming forward to the top of your feet. As your body relaxes, feel free to adjust your hands, but try not to force yourself. Breathing through your nose. The goal is to bring our torso down, not to grab our toes, but to bring our torso down. So breathe, full deep breaths. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, pull your navel in, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale your hands down by your side. Now from here, take your left foot to the outside of your right thigh with your left knee in the air. Take your left hand behind you for support. Sit up straight, lift your chest toward the ceiling. And we're going to take our right arm to the right side of our body. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And exhale as you take your right arm, wrap it around your left knee, turn your torso to the left side, gently twisting. Keeping the left knee bent, inhale with a straight spine and exhale gently, twisting to the left side. If you'd like to take your left hand behind your back, grab your right hip if you can. Inhale and exhale through your nose, twisting with each exhale. And release, come all the way around to the right side. And then release your legs, gently lift your knees up and down. And now we're going to place our right foot on the outside of our left thigh, keeping the right knee in the air. Take your right hand behind you for support. Take your left hand to the left side of your body. Inhale and exhale as you take your left arm and wrap it around the top of your right knee, turning your torso to the right side, keeping your hips on the ground. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale, gently twisting to the right side. If you'd like to take your right arm behind your back and grab your left hip, you can do that as well. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale with a straight spine, lifting your chest. Take long, deep breaths. And release, coming all the way around to the left side. And then release your legs, lifting your knees up and down. Now we're going to come to the front of our mat, bending our knees. Place your arms parallel to the floor. Lift your chest, pull your navel in toward your spine, and tilt back as you lift your heels off the floor, breathing through your nose. Find your balancing spot. And then if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both. Breathing through your nose. And then lower your feet down, grab your elbows or wrists, and relax. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And now bring your arms back, parallel to the floor. Lift your chest, pull your navel in as you tilt your torso back and lift your heels off the ground, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, again, you can straighten out one leg or the other, or both, breathing through your nose. And then lower your feet down, and from here, we're going to slowly come all the way down with control, lowering our spine down to the floor, and stretch our arms out parallel to our shoulders with our palms of our hands facing up toward the ceiling. Breathing through our nose. Adjust your feet so that they're under your knees as much as possible. And we're going to walk our feet out to the outer edges of our mat, about a foot or two away from each other. Breathing through our nose, keeping our shoulders on the ground. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the left side and turn your head to gaze at your right palm, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Breathing through your nose, getting a good stretch in your quadriceps. Take long, deep breaths. And now inhale as you bring your knees and head back to the center, and exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side, and you turn your head to gaze at your left palm. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, knees relaxing to the right side, head turned, gazing at your left palm. And then inhale, bring your knees and head back to the center and move your arms down by your side. Adjust your feet so that they're under your knees. And from here, we're going to lift our left foot into the air and rotate our ankle, making a circle with our foot in one direction and now in the other. Yes, left foot. And then stop. And now we're going to take our left ankle and place it above our right knee and allow our left thigh to relax. Take your left hand and place it on your left thigh, relaxing your left foot, gently pushing your left thigh away. Breathing through your nose. And release. Now, lift your right foot off the ground and take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Now take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale as you gently pull your right thigh toward you. At the same time, use your elbow or forearm to push your left thigh away. So we're inhaling, and with the exhale, we're gently pulling our right thigh toward us, and at the same time, using our left elbow and left forearm to push our left thigh away. So right is coming toward us, left is pushing away. Try and relax your feet. Breathe through your nose. Keep your hips on the ground. Keep your lower spine on the ground. Breathing through your nose. And release. Lower your right foot down to the ground and straighten your left leg, lifting your left foot toward the ceiling. And then lower your left foot down, keeping the left knee in the air. Now straighten your right leg, lifting your right foot into the air. And we're going to make a circle with our ankle of our right foot in one direction. And then we're going to go in the other direction. And then we're going to take our right ankle and cross it over above our right knee and relax our leg. Take your right hand, place it on your right thigh, and gently push your right thigh away. And release. Now lift your left foot off the ground. Take your hands between your legs, behind your left thigh. Interlace your fingers. Get a good grip. Place your right elbow or right forearm on your inner right thigh. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you with the exhale, and at the same time, use your right elbow or right forearm to push your right thigh away, relaxing your feet, gently pulling in and at the same time pushing away. Take long, deep breaths. And then release, lower your left foot down and straighten your right leg, reaching your right foot up toward the ceiling, and then lower your right foot down to the ground. Now we're going to lift both feet and our hands up toward the ceiling. Grab the outer edges of your feet and pull your feet down so that your knees go to the outside of your shoulders into happy baby pose. And from here, we're going to lift our feet up and down, massaging the back of our spine. If you'd like, you can rock up and down, giving yourself a nice spinal massage, or side to side, or a combination of the two. If you're moving side to side, if you lift your feet up and down, your body will rock side to side. If you fall out, just get back in. Relaxing your spine, enjoying this self-massage, releasing any tension you may feel. Breathing through your nose. Now lift your feet into the air, hands in the air, and lower your feet down. Now adjust your body so that you're on your mat. And we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms 3 or 4 inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs, your knees, your calves. Relax your ankles and toes. Focus on your breathing. As your body relaxes, observe your breath getting longer as you inhale and exhale. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then rotate your wrists and lift your hands above your head, stretching your body. When you're ready, bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. Then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. We're going to end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms above our head, and then exhale with a strong breath with our mouth open wide. We're going to do that 3 times, and then we'll do a final breathing. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, bringing the palms of your hands together and pausing at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.